Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading, married, single, anything in between for a Virgo. Oops, there we go. Are you ready to take a leap of faith? We often know you like to look before you leap, so I do see someone being curious though. I do see a house, a home, or someone, there's a reason to celebrate. I mean, someone's learning something here, obviously, but it starts out with somebody being curious and taking a leap of faith. Yeah, so someone who sees opportunity. It's something with this house and home. It's often just a reason to celebrate, but someone's curious about maybe where somebody lives, their financial foundation. And there is opportunity, but someone here is a little bit of procrastinating. Yeah, someone here needs to make some sort of a choice. Choosing the one, yeah. It's also about building the foundation. Yeah, it has to do with somebody coming in to build the foundation. Could be somebody here who didn't want to take a risk. Because they are procrastinating. I do see choices and opportunity. But someone needs to make some sort of choice. Yeah. Virgo, what is going on? Let's have a look at the Fool. Yeah, it has to do with partnering up. It's about two people coming together. See, it's all about stability. This is someone I think it's somebody ready to take a leap of faith. Because I feel someone's been kind of learning, curious, but it's about opportunity. There it is. It's all about choosing somebody here. It's often a spark and attraction, but it is a passionate new beginning. There is a choice being made. Yeah, look at the Seven of Cups coming in. Somebody, it could be someone, I see opportunity, but it has to do with an opportunity to do with a home or some kind of celebration. It does look like it's somebody here waiting for this opportunity. Someone here didn't build the foundation, though. It's like it's coming after. Because someone's been procrastinating too long. Yeah, it has to do with someone reaching out. See, a little test. But so I wouldn't be surprised if someone didn't reciprocate here. And now they feel maybe like a fool. Someone didn't respond to a message. Yeah. But it has to do with also being generous. Yeah. Someone needs to be generous. They need to build the foundation. But yeah, see the cup runneth over. We've got three aces here. So it has to do with a fresh new start. See, someone's cup runneth over here, but it's a fresh new start and opportunity. I do think it's somebody, and it's what popped into my head, someone taking a fresh approach to a situation here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. With this person who's curious. Yeah, look what's coming out. This is crazy because this has to do with someone who's now learned something and they're taking the leap of faith, taking a risk. There's options and opportunity, but someone's leaving someone behind here too. Yeah, look what's coming out again. It's almost like it's how this is going. Someone's looking at this, how it's going to play out. That's what it is. Or how it's played out. But it's definitely someone who maybe feels like a fool because they had this opportunity. And it's possibly someone who didn't tell someone too. And I do see options. Somebody maybe has other opportunities, but it has to do with leaving something behind and going down this path. One last look over the shoulder. Yeah, it's a person coming in. There's the cup. So it's about someone asking someone on a date, but it's a person who I feel either needed to know more, and there's and more than likely just a lot of procrastination, or somebody with too many choices. But there's opportunity, and it has to do with the celebration. So this is someone I feel taking the next opportunity to offer this. Yeah, it has to do with, and it could have to do with commitment, making some kind of commitment, but it is also following through, maybe on a date. But the cup runneth over. And this is someone who's not telling someone this either. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. What does this person want, Virgo? It looks like they're a Taurus. They could be a Taurus. I do see some Aries or Scorpio energy. Yeah. Yeah, they're manifesting. So this is someone who has everything they need. So they're manifesting. Yeah. Maybe somebody has a home, but it has to do with making a commitment and following through. So some sort of an agreement. Someone didn't follow through. But I feel there was an agreement that wasn't followed through on. That's what originally I feel has happened, and now someone feels like a fool. So let's have a look at the Magician. So there it is. Virgo. Yeah, there you are. There's your energy. You're manifesting. You know what you want here too, I feel. You have everything you need. But it's about stability, feeling safe and secure. Someone's stable. So maybe something wasn't so stable. But it is about... I mean, to me, this is an energy where it feels like home. Someone here, I think, feels like a fool because they didn't take a leap of faith. And I do see someone, maybe someone here has options and they're, like I say, leaving those options behind. But to me, this looks like someone taking the next opportunity. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is an energy of this opportunity. And I'm going to tell you about this. This is where I feel like you might, you know what's interesting is I feel like you're not, I don't think you're aware. You're going to be aware, but I actually feel like you're not aware of something here. Maybe whether someone's single or married. Now we have the King of Pentacles. Aha. See, and I mean, it could be where you're both aware, but I wouldn't be surprised. Often the King and Queen of Pentacles are not aware of a lot what's going on around them. So it has to do with an opportunity. These are two people who, I feel this is two people who've had an opportunity and probably nothing happened by the looks of it. But it's like both people looking at this. There's definitely mirroring. It has to do with this passionate beginning and attraction. But the cup runneth over. It has to do with an offer, an invitation. Someone making a commitment or an agreement. So it's about an agreement and following through. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, we got the masculine who's an emperor here. Yeah, this is someone all up in their field. See, this is somebody here, this person. Now, they could be a Taurus, but it could be a Virgo or even a Capricorn. Maybe even a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But this is someone all in their fields. This is somebody mastering the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. It's also an energy of faith and loyalty. It's also an agreement, making sure both on the same page. Because it has to do with someone taking a risk. Tell me about this Four of Wands. This is a crazy read. Yeah, another card of curiosity. Something being learned. See, you're both curious. I feel like you're both aware. But there's all this procrastination, King and Queen of Pentacles. Because it's an energy of someone looking at how something may play out. See, it's all about preparing. Looking how something is going to play out. Someone's preparing. It has to do with feelings, being prepared. Somebody here maybe didn't feel this way, but it could be where the feminine maybe offered this cup. Yeah, it's a crush, a longing. Someone feels they missed a magical opportunity. So there was a rejection. Someone took a risk and the other person rejected them. Now the other person has to take a risk. The tables have turned. Oh my gosh, these readings that pull out these duplicate cards like this. This often shows me that two people are getting kind of close here to either resolving this situation or probably going their separate ways when I see this happen. But it's someone who feels they missed a magical opportunity because they rejected. See, there's the cup. They didn't take it. Or if the other person offered, they didn't take it and rejected them. So the other person ends up feeling like a fool. But they're definitely not taking a risk again. Because there's something being learned. See, all this learning. Tell me about this Emperor. What is this person's intentions towards the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, I do see people being involved too. See, it's about other people being involved, but there's good news. It has to do with two people coming together. So there is going to be a get-together, a gathering. I mean, it could be introduced into friends and family, whatever it may be, whatever level you're at. But this is somebody wanting to take this to the next level. They're definitely leveling up emotionally. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. What does the Queen of Pentacles want? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles wants somebody who takes the risk. They want the person who's bold, someone who's confident. That's what the Queen of Pentacles wants. It is actually part of the Emperor. So you can, like I say, there could be a lot of options or opportunities here. Someone maybe, you know, I feel like someone took a risk because they know a good thing when they see it, and the other person rejected them. And there may have even been an agreement about going on a date, and someone didn't follow through. But now they're manifesting all these energies, feeling emotionally ready, and they have to take the risk. But this is what this Queen of Pentacles wants, is somebody who knows what they want. It's a person who's also very charming. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag, but like I say, it's probably more energy. But the Queen of Pentacles wants somebody here who's ready to take a leap of faith, to take a risk, knowing what they want, somebody who will commit or follow through. Yeah, see, we have this learning. Look at that. Someone's learning the hard way, the school of hard knocks. So there's a lot of analyzing and strategizing here. See, there's a spark, a passion in the beginning. There's an attraction. But I still feel some of you, there's opportunities. I don't know if someone's not telling someone they have other options, or they're just keeping their options open, because it looks like someone should have told someone the truth. Because now there's a missed opportunity, and this could be another person where the Queen of Pentacles is choosing someone else. Because they're manifesting, they have everything they need. This isn't somebody who needs somebody, this is somebody who wants a partner. But they want someone who knows what they want more than anything. A person who's bold and willing to take a leap of faith. Tell me about the King of Swords. Ooh, this is crazy. Yeah, Queen of Swords. See, it's all about speaking truth. Just have to have a look here in case I forget, because there's all these energies. Yeah, I think someone didn't follow through. But this is also an energy of someone speaking up and speaking their mind. So now it's this person here. I do feel it's this person going, thanks, but no thanks, no longer interested. But there's lessons. I think it's just two people curious and learning, needing to learn, but learning the hard way. Stop ignoring each other, rejecting each other. Because there's the cup. The cup is overflowing. This is someone looking at how this played out. They're kind of reminiscing, but it's someone longing for love or missing someone. Either or. But it has to do with faith. Somebody having faith that someone will follow through. The Queen of Swords is someone who's often been hurt. Their swords up. They're, questioning and being discerning. But it's someone who's speaking truth. And there could be people in the social circle giving advice here too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone may have cut somebody else out here too. Same as the King of Swords. But this is an interesting read. I do feel there's people's maybe opinions, speaking truth, maybe giving advice. There could be a married couple here. But someone should have told someone the truth. I think someone's telling someone, just tell them the truth. Because someone didn't. It could be, like I say, options or just procrastination. But I think there's someone here who's definitely not telling someone they have other options. But it's also a person who's curious about where somebody lives, their financial foundation. They want to know more. So this King of Swords has learned, the Queen of Swords has learned something. See, two people have learned something. There's a spark and attraction. But I do see there's choices here. Yeah, this is about two people having a conversation face to face. See, it has to do with communication, manifesting this and communicating. I think you're making, I feel like the feminine is the Virgo, but it could be the other way around, definitely for some of you. But I feel this is somebody who wants someone who's bold and confident, willing to take a leap of faith, somebody who knows what they want, and they're willing to go for it. Yeah, somebody who will make a commitment. See, I feel like someone here has choices, because it has to do with someone not following through, not coming in right, and this need to have a conversation face to face. But I don't know if there's two people acting a little aloof, like they're not interested. But I gotta tell you, there's people here who know something. Who are all these people? I mean, there is good news here. Yeah, see, people keeping it to themselves, keeping a secret. There's people keeping a secret. It is possible someone has options and they're keeping it that way too. But like I say, two people going their separate ways. Two people coming apart maybe, and two coming together. But I feel it's a life path choice decision. Someone needs to make a decision here, because we got a person who's single. There you are. See, focusing a lot on work. I think could be people here talking about you, definitely saying good things. But it's about just two people coming together. See, it's all about making a choice, the one. See, it's a spark, attraction. Two people looking at each other face to face here. What is this trying to tell me? I mean, this is definitely someone who works. They take care of themselves. It's all about putting in effort and building. It takes two people to build. Yeah, it's also someone making sure someone's single too. If it's a masculine Virgo, it looks like, I mean, this person's in their fields. It's about telling someone truth, but you can see other people know. So why is someone telling other people and not telling you? It's like everybody knows the big secret. I mean, it could be just privacy. Someone wanting to get someone alone, privacy, a private conversation. But yeah, there's definitely a need for truth, clarity. And it has to do with some sort of commitment. See, someone made an agreement and they didn't follow through. Yeah, we got two people putting all the cards on the table. There's going to be a conversation. But like I say, definitely look before you leap. Look before you leap, because if you've already taken a risk and someone ignored you or rejected you or didn't follow through an agreement, like I say, and it's possible it's already happened, the table's turned, or they are, and the other person's about to take a leap of faith. So if you reject this person, you could miss a magical opportunity. Yeah, it's crazy. There's definitely change coming, though, change for the better. Absolutely. Yeah, see, we have the single person, two single people coming together. Virgo. I wouldn't be surprised if we have two Virgos, or someone has it in their chart somewhere too. And it's also this energy of the Fool, Aries energy, Mars energy, which could be this Scorpio energy too, but very interesting. Some Pisces as well. I'm keeping it all in here, keeping it to themselves. Don't say anything. It's about loyal friends and family. Yeah, somebody here just wants to stay single. I feel like I say, there could be that energy. But there is definitely two single people. See, it's about investing, planting the seed, building the foundation. Someone's hoping this pays off. I would be very careful. I would look before you leap. Ask the questions, be discerning, as somebody here is seeing other people, because I do see someone here not telling someone everything. And someone should have told someone the truth. I mean, the King and Queen of Pentacles often know a good thing when they see it, but there's something about other people, opportunities. And there's definitely some fantasizing and a little romanticizing here too. See, it's a person not putting in a lot of effort. Tell me more about the Page of Swords for Virgo. Yeah, it's a person a little detached, acting kind of like they're not interested, lack of emotion. It's going to be somebody who is still focused on something else here. And someone trying to detach from something. But I don't know what this... I mean, this is supposed to be a reason to celebrate. There's opportunity to celebrate. People coming together. Someone's curious, talking to people, but they act like they're not interested. Or someone's telling someone this. This is crazy. That's why it's a need for conversation. It's all about manifesting it, making it happen. I think both of you are very aware. And if you're not aware of what the heck all this is, I think it's these other people. I think they're aware and they're keeping it to themselves, not saying anything. Yeah, see a cycle ending. See, this is where things start to go in your favor. Good luck and timing. So there's two cards of timing. Being patient, but I see good luck and an opportunity. So I feel this is someone who has this opportunity to come in right, to follow through an agreement and put in some effort. Tell me about the building. Yeah, see, it's a little temperance, a little test. So this is someone testing the water, but also you can see taking a step back, seeing things in a different light. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Queen of Pentacles too, because this is where if it feels off, it feels off. You're going to trust your intuition. So it's different for the masculine or feminine. I feel the feminine's dealing with a Taurus for quite a few of you. That's very direct, but it could be another Virgo or Capricorn. Where's this going to go? Tell me about temperance. Where's this going? It's a little test. It's about seeing if somebody actually puts in effort. Yeah, manifesting each other, mirroring. See, it's like two people want the same thing. You both have everything you need, but there's just all this desire. This desire to connect, to communicate. And these people know. Friends of friends, maybe, I don't see mutual friends, but I see friends who are like family, soul family. But there is good news. This is still good news, but they're keeping it to themselves. And the King of Swords and Queen of Swords, I think, already know the answers they're seeking. Keeping something between the two of you. That's what I feel. Keeping it between the two of you. Maybe not involving other people. But I feel these people are positive. Yeah, like I say, there's options, there's opportunity. Someone's had several opportunities, I feel, to connect with somebody, and I feel they didn't take it. It didn't go anywhere. Because there's more that needs to be learned here with all this curiosity. Yeah, boy, oh boy. Someone who's taken risks before and ended up looking like a fool. Or just someone who's taken risks and things didn't go as expected. So, yeah. Like I say, I feel like this is a situation where there's going to be a little test. They're going to reach out, try to manifest this. But I do feel it's all about two people speaking their truth. And having a conversation. It's like face to face. One-on-one. See, having a one-on-one conversation. Definitely not public. I definitely see the King and Queen of Pentacles don't often like public displays of affection, or not always, but like I say, it's often an energy of just privacy, keeping other people out. So take care, Virgo. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I feel like it's still manifesting. But one of you has got to make a move here pretty soon. And I feel the feminine's already taken a risk by the looks of it. Take care. Bye for now.